Hello everyone, and welcome back to a new episode of Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. We're playing this Ogre Gladiator of Uskayu, and in the last episode we picked up last episode was when we picked up that Ice Dragon armor, right? I don't know, it's not exactly in the logs, but I did a lot of walking around, it looks like. Yeah, pretty sure that was the last episode. And our defenses are finally much better. Yeah, we have 0 armor, so we clearly didn't do anything interesting after that. Okay. Let's focus armor? Question mark, I guess? I'd like to get maces and flails up to 24 so I can stop training it, but it's not like I need to rush training maces and flails so that I can train armor better, right? I think armor is more of a priority. And vaults. We were in vaults 3. We didn't quite finish it. In fact, I would say we didn't really come close to finishing it, having another look now. We're more than halfway through, but not like 80% through, probably. And I think that's, like, fine. It was not going so great. I think Shoals would be safer now. Or Elf, I think I was thinking about. Yeah. Let's try Elf. Yeah, let's head to Elf. That's an okay plan. Well, let me stop thinking about that. What exactly am I hoping to get from Elf? Better jewelry? Better, interesting. Just better, I don't know. Like, my armor is all lackluster, right? Hat and cloak with no ego. My jewelry, no artifacts. My weapon needs a scroll of branding. So, like, okay, there, fine. That's some things I would like out of Elf. I think you should avoid going to Elf if there's not, like, just going to Elf because you don't feel strong enough to go somewhere else is not so great, because Elf is pretty tough. Experience-wise, like, it's not totally necessary. I think the main reason to go to Elf is items, and I think usually there's some items that you'd be like, yeah, I'd be willing to get that in Elf, but it's like, are they items that you need to survive? Come on, there you go. Oops. I don't know. I tend to go to Elf most of the time, whether that's the right decision or not. I've got a lot of potions of curing, considering that I was running low like just a few episodes ago. Must have been all over the place in vaults, I guess. Anyway, I don't know. I just want to make sure that I don't. Whoa, there's a lot of elves. Okay. That I don't go to Elf for no reason, basically. This is uncomfortable. Right. What happened? Oh, they're paralyzed. Oh, come on, he's paralyzed. How can I? Even if he's invisible, I should miss him, in my humble opinion. Alright. That looks like all the elves. Then there's these elementals. Oh, hit him so hard that a bunch of elves nearby heard and are running this way. Alright, let's just go up here to rest then. I don't know. And I could eat some chunks, but there are elves aplenty in this area. I just need to remember to chop them up before I run to rest. Good, more teleportation. That's very welcome. So already, I'm feeling okay about my glaive of chopping. I'm feeling okay about going to Elf. So far, nothing has put up a humongous amount of threat. Ruined boots. I bet they're boots of running, and I just can't. Oh, hello. And I can't wear them because I'm an ogre. They're probably not boots of running, of course. Most boots aren't. But it's not confirmation bias. Selection bias? I don't know. Players are often like, gosh, I found gold dragon armor on Dungeon 1, and guess what? I'm an octopode. Like, it's just a coincidence, man. Like, I don't know. There's a lot of elves, and they're all right next to me, which is... Oh, The debuff mage accidentally killed the hell rat. That's nice, I guess. Which one was it? I'm trying to figure out who was standing. Who could have... I guess it was this one? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Bolt of Draining. Yeah, that's the same one who has Summoned Vermin. That's funny. Okay. Let's kill the... Oh, I one-shot the Deep Elf Knight accidentally. I sort of wanted to prioritize the mages first. Right, there's something to eat. Anyway, I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't going to elf, like, just for no reason. Just sort of out of habit. That there's at least something I hope to get from elf. Because it's too dangerous a place to go without at least a plan or a goal. Yikes. I have 7 charges of disintegration. I thought I saw some recharging somewhere. Was it at a shop, maybe? Yes. Okay. I ought to be, like, kind of okay in a corridor, I think. Because none of these guys are going to smite me. They need line of sight. So I'll only really be fighting 1 or maybe 2 of them at a time if they blink behind me. And if I stand right by this this doorway, they'll have trouble blinking behind me because their blinks will tend to take them out into the open rather than in the closed area. Let's actually wield a Rod of Ignition just for... It's now that I don't have any fire resistance, it's more dangerous to use when something is adjacent to me. But I can still use it on the turn that I wait for them to get adjacent, and it should be fairly effective. Yeah, that helped. Yeah. We paralyzed them all, you know, it's pretty good. That was easy. Could have been hard, but you know, you guys saw I was like worried about how things were gonna go. But then with that one Rod of Ignition, it just sort of was easy. Let's try that again, huh? Nice, 3 explosions. I think we'll just tab these guys. And we got some paralysis, how nice. Okay, Elf is going fine so far. Ooh, a new scroll. What could this be? Silence, all right, sure. I usually miss opportunities to use these, but they are valuable. So I don't mind keeping it in the hopes that I'll remember to use it. Ah, what's all these abominations and zombies? Some sort of necromancy vault in here, I guess. This is not normal stuff to find in Elf. Thanks for the help, Sky. I'm glad you appreciate my dance skills. Okay, yeah, so here's the... Oh. Actually, you know what? While it's kind of safe-ish, I want to see just how dangerous it is to use this next to me. So I'm at 216. And it missed the guy next to me, actually, so it didn't end up exploding on me at all. Ooh, agony. Yikes. That hurts. But they're paralyzed now. Let's hit them with another... no, let's not. Let's just pummel them with a giant club. Okay. So I never did find out how dangerous that actually is, but yeah, here's this Handbook of Evil with regen. Sure. I mean, I'm not super likely to be able to cast it anytime soon, since I am in Ice Dragon armor now, and I'm a dumb ogre. But, you know, it could be nice, maybe, at some point. And honestly, now that Maces and Flails are at 24, I think I have enough spell experience to divert into something Maybe. Ogres are bad at it, and so you want to like choose 1 or 2 spell skills to specialize in, I think. Yes, I still don't totally understand exactly what you should train as an ogre when like spell casting is twice as easy as any specific spell schools. It sort of discourages you from specializing by making it easier to train spellcasting, but it also discourages you from being generalist because you can't train a bunch of schools, and like maybe you can afford to train 1 or 2. I don't know. I'm just not sure like how hard it would be to cast like a level 3 2 school spell. It seems like it would be pretty hard. Blink could be something we like. Blink was lying around somewhere, right? And so we could go get that. And a level 2 spell, I think we could actually get online. Level 3, I think we could get online too. It just would take some more time. And so I want to, and it would take away from, say, invocations or dodging or whatever. So I just want to, I don't know, make sure that I don't kill myself by spreading my experience too thin is all. But okay, there we are, done with Elf 1. A bunch of tridents and a potion of haste. That's a welcome. Okay, so I'm glad to see a new potion of haste. I want to avoid being attacked by all 3 of these guys at once, but I'm not sure the right way to do it. I want to stair dance, right? But you can't really convince the tridents to come adjacent to you. I could walk away from the stairs and then back to the stairs, but then I think all 3 of them would follow me. Are there any stairs upstairs located in a better place? You know, yeah, let's just go back upstairs. Go to this staircase. No. This staircase. And now, if I have to stair dance, I'm guaranteed that only, at most, 2 monsters will be next to me. Okay, and actually here, this sort of worked out okay. We found a bit of a corridor to fight these guys on, and we paralyzed the war axe. Alright, none of this appeals. Book of... no. Yeah, I don't want any of this. Book of Battle could be nice if but we already have regen, the 1 spell in it that I would want. Alright, this is a little bit too out in the open for my tastes. Let's come around here. Now they have to step around the corner to fight me. Oh, there's one over to the left of me. There's the Annihilator. Okay, we paralyzed him. That's nice. Did we... yeah, nice. We killed the one guy, and the Pain Bond killed the invisible dude. That's kind of cool. So it seems like, I don't know. It seems like this guy's passives are pretty good, but I still feel like I ought to be using the active abilities a bit more. What is with this? This is like a Hall of Blades? Like, entry? I guess it's a Hall of Blades entry vault. That makes sense. Found another scroll of blinking. That's nice. Slow? That's rude. These guys are jerks, and I hate them. You know, I wonder... I think I should swap my Ring of Dexterity for... magic resistance, or protection from magic, or whatever it's called. And let's see what that does to my evasion. So right now it's 19. And if I put this on instead, it's 18. I'll take it. There's enough hexing stuff in Elf that I would gladly take that trade-off. Basilisk? Get out of here, man. This is Elf. Alright, so what can I buy here? Not a lot. Still would kind of like the Book of Minor Magic. There's a lot of stuff here I would like. I mean, well, okay, I can take this Ring of Protection from Cold off of the list, and probably don't really want the Amulet of Guardian Spirit that badly, if I'm honest. And I don't need that robe anymore. The rest of the stuff would all be nice to have. You know, it doesn't seem likely that I'm going to pick up enough gold over the course of this game that I can buy all of it, but I want to keep it all in mind. In case I do get enough money. Because, like, I played a game somewhat recently. I think it was the one that Rose was watching, right? Where I spent, like, 6,000 gold or something. And that seems like more than I usually find in a non-Gozag game. But maybe I'm just wrong. You know what? I have enough paralysis. I don't really need another. It's fine. Get out of here. Okay, and we're done with Elf 2. Our AC is slowly going up. It's finally up to 20. So this is like the defensive profile that I would like to have on a melee dude who's like mid to late lair, I think. Ogres are just so bad at getting those defenses up. Now, on the other hand, of course, you know, I have like 100 more hit points than the prospective, you know, mid to late lair, say, merfolk would have. Which doesn't exactly make up for everything, but it does help. Now that we're not so woefully behind in defenses, the HP... This is a little bit worrying. I'm checking these walls to see if they're stone at any point, because then it's going to be pretty clear that I'm walking into the end vault. I keep forgetting to change my RC file to make stone more obviously different from rock. Come on. Just this one elf mage, and then everyone else is going to vanish. Yeah. Anyway, so, you know, having a little more HP is starting to feel like an okay trade-off now that I'm not so far behind in everything else. Whoa. Yeah, we found it. We found it. Probably, anyway. So I think I should do okay in a kill hole here. I can't think of any single elf that's going to be a huge problem for me. Deep Elf Sorcerers and Annihilator, I think, is the biggest threat, actually. That went fine. We killed a whole ton of them, and I'm just pushing the wrong buttons. I was just trying to see what's on the floor there, and I ended up like doing all kinds of other stuff instead of looking at the floor. Okay, yeah, so this is the end vault. Can we get some attention, please? Here we go. So this is like, I don't know, this is the classic use of disintegration, right? Elf 3. Oh, I guess actually Deep Elf Blade Masters could be an issue. No, did I say Blade Masters? I was looking at a Blade Master, so that's what I said. But what I meant was Elementalists, who are going to dig me out of my kill hole. I don't have a ton of spare disintegration lying around. So I need to stay alert to what kinds of monsters I pull into my kill hole. I don't want to pull elementalists because they'll ruin everything. See, I saw this guy, and instead of running into my kill hole, I ran away from it to keep it in good shape. Now, I'd like to be able to get back into it once I finish the elementalist. Yeah, I think I... Oh, he did! He still ruined it a little bit, look! He took out this wall square. Ugh, lame. Alright, I need to use another charge here. What? No. No, don't keep eating. Why did he eat a chunk? Oh, because I hit weight. I see. This time I actually got to finish eating before the sorcerer got here. Cool. Okay, this is going pretty well, I would say. Ooh, one-shot the elementalist! He cornered us, but it turned out he was cornered by us. Ha! Oh, here's another one. He's gonna wreck my kill. Oh, no, never mind. Another one! I guess they just don't, I mean, I don't know. They have several spells, and that's not the only one they cast, so... Okay. Got him. That was like 5 elementalists in a row, or at least 4, wasn't it? That's weird. Yeah, throw a rock at him, come back here, rest, tab. Easy mode. Yeah. High Priest, come here. I got something for you. There's nothing to eat? No, there is. Okay. Okay, we don't really need to kill whole one mage, but I want to at least get around the corner from him. And they're sneaky. They're sneaky. They attract other guys while you think you're safe just fighting one elf. So it's better to just get into the kill hole regardless. 2 sorcerers? Yeah. Look at our training. We're up to 8 armor. Our AC is at 21 now. This is not amazing, but it's fine. Yeah, I think we still want Dex, right? Yeah. There's some argument, I think, for training int at some point, because I would like to pick up. Oh, boo. Like I said, we'd like to pick up stuff that you can use within spells. That's the word. There you go. Spells. It's a little early in the morning. Give me a break. I don't remember words for these highfalutin concepts like magic. This kill hole is like not great, but it's kind of fine. He's blinking like mad. Knock it off. The main problem with having stuff behind me is the monsters can blink or summon behind me. It was fine for an not elementalist, for what we were fighting there, an annihilator, but I don't know. It wouldn't be fine for, say, a demonologist, but it might be okay. We're running pretty low on disintegration. I can't find it in my inventory. There it is. I have 3. We're running pretty low on it, though, and it will not be easy to dig another reasonable kill hole. On the other hand, I think we have dispatched most of the elves here. Yeah, demonologist is exactly what I didn't want to see. But yeah, we'll just one-shot him. That makes it easier, doesn't it? None of these elves have been wearing anything good yet, which is a little unusual. They are welcome to loot the end vault, which means they're often wearing some pretty cool stuff. So a lot of the loot you get from elf is actually being worn by elves rather than lying in the vault. It was actually placed in the vault, but before you could get there, the elves came and helped themselves to it. So it, I don't know, you sort of get the loot in this floor gradually instead of all at once in many occasions. Book of Power, no thanks. Yeah, so there's still, yeah, there's a few too many monsters for me to like be just charging in here. It's, yeah. But everything's going fine. I don't anticipate this being any real issue as long as we don't die of hubris. Yeah. So we just need to lure this guy so he doesn't have a million shots at us. Hello? There we go. We got him. That was a lot more damage than I expected him to do. I'd rather not face this guy right now. I'm going to back up to the other side of the kill hole and rest. He's invisible. How rude. Let's just keep attacking this direction and then we'll kill him when he shows up. Got him. Okay, we can afford a book of minor magic. So, a Morning Star of Pain. For someone who can't wield a giant spiked clubs, that could be pretty cool. For us, though, not so much. Let's stop focusing armor. Yeah, let's keep focusing armor. It's substantially cheaper right now than fighting, and providing us with probably a similar amount of overall survivability. I'm not sure exactly, but a scroll of noise. Yeah, hilarious. Stupid elves. Why would you keep that in your great treasure trove? It's just total junk. Okay, well, geez, there's more elf vault, huh? Okay, it looks like most of the elves have gone. Let's shout. Yeah, okay, we're still hearing more elves. Yeah, so that was sort of a scout shout. Just to see how many elves were left, and it turned out there were enough that I didn't want to hang around. Whoa! Oop, shouldn't have stepped out in the open. That was a bad plan. Iron Shot hits me, but as an ogre, not a big concern, honestly. I don't know. I mean, it can be, but I assume it rolled low on damage, because even an ogre, a well-placed Iron Shot should... Oh my gosh. Look at all this damage, huh? Let's try a quick Wand of Acid here, actually. I would like to do something that pierces to that glaive of venom. Yeah, got him. Okay. That guy was a bigger threat than most of the elves. Yeah. There's another elf. Okay, we'll just play it safe. Follow me back to my lair, sir. An artifact flail as well, and a ring of strength. Am I ever gonna wear one of those? I have it on auto pickup because I thought I might, but honestly, no, I'm not gonna wear a ring of strength. So let's just take that off now. And you know what? I just dropped a ring of intelligence, but I shouldn't do that because my int stat is low enough that I occasionally, if I get stat drained, that could be an important survival tool. Oh my god, Master Archers again. And the Sorcerer is hasted. I'd like to get back to my kill hole, but with the hasted Sorcerer and an Archer hot on his heels, it could be difficult. I'd be getting pelted with a lot of spells. The other thing I could do, well, the other obvious thing anyway, is I could duck around this corner and use that to hopefully encourage them to fight me one at a time. Any other clever ideas? I mean, I could throw rocks, I could use a Rod of Ignition. I have throwing nets I could use. That's the other thing, is I should maybe consider training some throwing, because I do have large rocks, but on the other hand, they're like pretty good even without throwing. I kind of have to choose, I think, between throwing and magic. I don't know, maybe that's silly. you know, there's a lot of stuff that ogres can't train very effectively. Basically anything but fighting and mazes and flails. And so you have to choose kind of a smallish number of other things to focus on. Throwing would be okay. I'm a little more comfortable with magic, but maybe throwing is a better idea after all. I think I could get blink and some throwing. Yeah, probably that's something I should do. But I don't think I should throw anything at this guy. I think I'm just going to duck around the corner, do the obvious easy thing, and hope it works out okay. Whoa, oh, they're both here. Okay. Kill the sorcerer first, I guess? Okay. And now let's line pass him. Right, good enough. Bought us some time. It was nice to finally remember to use new sky ability. Whoa, interesting. That could be a lot better than my ice dragon armor. Storm dragon armor is heavier. Right, this has a base of 10 and 15, whereas what I'm wearing has a base of 9 and 11. So it's only a little bit heavier, and it's a lot harder to wear. But we're an ogre, so it's fine. And it's already enchanted, that's what the rune means. It can't be like... Dragon armor can't have egos unless it's an artifact. Even then, I'm not sure. Can you have, like... Well, certainly Unrans can, like the Dragon... Armor of the Dragon King. But can you... Yeah... I don't know. So that's something that I definitely want to try on, but probably not while we're here in the middle of Elf, the end wall. Oh, just eat it. Read. Yeah, don't need any of that crap. Don't need that either, no thanks. Ogre form is fine with me. Oh, there's a Book of Battle. Ruined Cloak, please. Let me drop my Robe of Resistance, pick up this. Try this on first. Yeah, it's just a +1 cloak. But it could have been like a Cloak of Poison Resistance or something, which would have been nice. What else might I want here? Fan of Gales I might want. But what would I drop? Well, let's try on the Dragon Armor now that we've cleared this whole area and no more elves appeared. +2 Storm Dragon Armor. So this cost me a bit of evasion, gained me a bit of armor, and gave me a different resist profile, right? I mean, and it's like, in a sense, it's too bad that I spent my Scrolls of Enchant Armor on Ice Dragon Armor, but, you know, if I hadn't, who's to say I would have lived to see this one? Now I just have to make the decision of whether I want the +3 Ice Dragon or the +2 Storm Dragon. I think I'd rather have the Storm Dragon armor. I could carry around the Ice Dragon armor, right? That would be cool. For if I go into someplace cold, maybe. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to, though. So, okay. What else can I drop here? Flame. I don't need flame anymore. Eels are no longer a concern. I can finally let go of that one. Ambrosia, like, could be good, but I don't know. Was there something else on the floor I wanted to pick up? Right, the Fan of Gales. But that's all in this little area, right? Yeah, so let's go check out the other side. Vial of Floods, great. The Grimoire of Fire, pass. Yeah. Oh, it has blink. Cool. Cool. All right. No. What? No. Pick out the bread ration. Stop. Get B. There we go. What I meant is eat the beef jerky you just picked up. There you go. Now I have room for all this other crap. So what's on the floor here? Basically just a file of floods and a ton of staves. Oh, and a lamp of fire? Whew. It's encouraging you to train Evo, huh? And a box of beasts. Wow. Wow. Alright, we need to make room for some of this stuff. Ogres aren't good at evocations, but it's like fine. Let's drop this wand of paralysis. This is spare. We have a few wands of Ice Blast we haven't really been using. Potions of Berserk Rage. I'm using my amulet now mostly if I need Berserk. And the amount of Berserk that I want has been going down. So let's grab this box of beasts and the lamp of fire. Okay, now our shopping list is probably like getting a little bit more manageable. In fact, don't need this Book of Minor Magic anymore. Look at this. All this stuff on here is totally reasonable. You could buy that at a mall or something, right? I don't know. Okay, so we're just going to finish up Elf 3, which there's a fair bit left of, so I shouldn't take it too lightheartedly. But we are done with the end vault, which means... Whoa, whoa, good paralysis there. Anyway, which means that, like, I don't know, it shouldn't be as bad, hopefully. On the other hand, like, the end vault was pretty easy. The rest of Elf was a fair bit harder, I think. I need these guys to be dead, though. Serious, though. How poisoned am I? It's pretty bad. Alright, let's stomp these guys since they're paralyzed and not sharing their pain anymore. But oh, I could grand finale as well? Okay, what I'm going to do is kill... I'm going to just tab the... Well, actually, let's stomp now. Like, why not, right? Yeah, killed one of them off. And almost the other one, so one more stomp. Fine, that took out the magic weapons. Finish this guy, which means I can grand finale. Oh, that was interesting. I'm aiming at the Deep Elf Archer, but look, my cursor isn't on him. He's not lit up in red. Why? That's interesting. So if you pay attention, look, the Deep Elf Archer is like green or yellow or something, right? Yellowish, I think. When I aim Grand Finale, it auto-targets to him and turns him red as if my cursor was red, but it doesn't backlight him. Huh. I'll need to report that to Lasty, I guess. Anyway, boom. And let's go rest. And there's this new wand here, right? Wand of Hasting. Yes, please. That's one of the items that I would have loved to get from Elf, but I didn't think to include in my shopping list when I was mentioning what I would come here for. It wasn't exactly a shopping list, right? So much as, like, I don't know, something else. You guys know what I mean, though, when I was saying why would I want to go to Elf. I didn't think to put that on here. Alright, anything here that we missed? Robe we don't really care about. A bunch of staves, some books we don't care about. Those potions of Berserk Rage we left on the ground. Some flails. Okay. So I guess that's it for Elf. I feel like we improved a little bit. Like, we didn't pick up the stuff we wanted, but we did pick up a Storm Dragon armor and a Wand of Hasting and some good evocables. So, you know, that's not nothing. In fact, oops, L, not I. Let's train this a bit and slow down on armor. Because I want to start making more use of my evocables now that I have some really top-notch ones. I have, like, all of the good ones, right? Yeah, and also a Disco Storms. So let's actually drop the Disco Storms now, actually. I've got the Box of Beasts, 2 Sacks of Spiders, and all 3 of the Elemental Evokers. They removed Stone of Tremors, I think, right? I think so. And shopping-wise... Huh. Well, I don't think I want to get one of those big-ticket items, like the beneficial mutation or scroll. I can't afford the scroll requirement, but I don't want to save for it either. I think the other stuff is... Oh, let's take Berserk off as well. I think I want, like, just to get some heal wounds. Yeah. How much cancellation do I have? 2. Yeah. Maybe I'll just get the heal wounds and then save up for probably acquirement, maybe beneficial mutation, I'm not sure. Oh, I forgot about Firestarter. Hey there. That's a fun one. Okay, and we, there's only 4 potions of heal wounds left in the universe, so we gotta be a little careful with them. But we picked up a Wand of Hasting. We picked up a bunch of basically evocables in Elf, and some new armor. So, I think it went well. We could even buy a Ring of Protection from Cold now that we're not wearing Ice Dragon armor anymore. And then we'd have swappable resist. That's pretty good. Let me put that back on my list, actually. RC plus. No, C, V. How do I view the shop that stupid item is at to put it on my list? I thought you used to be able to do this. Gross. How do I put a thing? Just A to Z? No, A to, yeah, capital A. All right, so there we go. Fine. And we can't quite afford to buy it, but we easily could. So, okay. I think that's it for this episode, obviously. We finished a whole branch, and then had a little bit of cleanup to do at the end. So I think that's all we need to do today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.